You are now watching Zach Lesage PTCG. Let's get it! Yo, what's poppin' peeps? Welcome back to Zach Lesage PTCG. Today we are going to be covering over Kyogre Amazing Rare. So this deck's kind of, it did well at the Chill TCG event last night. I've been meaning to create this video on my channel, but there's so much great content to create with Shining Fates. So this is going to cover my deck list, my thoughts on the deck list, and some awesome gameplay. Hopefully you like this snippet at the beginning, showing you how fun this deck can be. If you're looking for any of the cards in this deck, go to PTCGO plug in code ZLESAGE5 to save 5% on your order. You can find the list in the description. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button right there. Totally appreciate it. Anyways, yeah, let's check out this video and see exactly what this deck can do. Popping into this deck, the deck is based around using Kyogre's Amazing Rare's Amazing Surge attack. Now, the one thing that makes Amazing Rares difficult to utilize is that they take a bunch of really weird energies to use. So this one takes Water, Lightning, Metal, which you would never expect on a Kyogre, but that's okay. This deck is built around being able to use Amazing Surge turn after turn. So doing 80 to each of your opponent's Pokemon. So as long as they don't have a Mew from Unbroken Bonds on their bench, you should be pretty cool. How do you power up this Pokemon, you might ask? Well, we got Dragonite from Unified Minds. So once during your turn, you can attach a Water and a Lightning energy from your hand to your Pokemon in any way you like, which could be absolutely huge. I think that's a great way to just build things up, naturally drawing into them, building up your Pokemon. You got the Tapu Koko Prism Star, you got the Water energies, like all the energies that you need to power up this deck. If they get too lost in your discard pile, you got Ordinary Rod. So I mean, I like that. I like that Cram can search out the pieces for this combo. So you can get the Rare Candies, you can get the Dragonite, whatever you're really looking for. I do like that B-Catch allows you to search these things out. Of course, most decks are going to be playing a copy of Crobat and a copy of Dedenne-GX to be able to draw some more cards. And you want to protect your bench with Mew. Mew is just one of those things where you want to protect, just like this Pokemon's going to be powering up your Pokemon, let's protect it. Everything else in this deck is pretty self-explanatory. I do like Rosa because Rosa can continuously grab energy out of your deck. You can grab Rare Candy, Telescopic Sight, maybe another Kyogre, maybe an Ordinary Rod, whatever you're really looking for. So this is a pretty simple build. I've seen builds with Frostmoth, I've seen other builds with Dragonites. Those really seem like the only ways to power up this deck as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure if there's a who came first or anything, but I have been inspired elsewhere. I think I saw Mahone's video, but it's Shining Fates has been such a blur, so we'll have to see exactly what's going on. Let's jump into some fun gameplay action, see exactly if this deck has what it takes. I mean, like I said, the deck's in the description below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this deck. I'll totally get back to you on the comments as soon as possible. I'm gonna call Tails here. And we lost the coin flip, so hopefully we get a chance to go first. Dratini being able to evolve into a Dragonite is a lot better earlier on. Now, that's not the worst hand I've ever seen. I can go Kyogre. It would have been much better going first, I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to go Kyogre up in the active spot and see what's popping. Galarian Surfetch. Now this is either Colossal or it's some kind of Ditto toolbox. Or maybe it's Lightning Mew. Either way, I don't think they play Mew from Unbroken Bonds. So just gotta sit here and await. Disclaimer, I've played a handful of games already. So we'll see, like, we'll see. Kyogre has been more difficult to play than I thought it would be. The Jirachi doesn't necessarily tell me what they're playing. Maybe it's like Mewtwo Welder with Auroras. Maybe this is the whole, like I said, maybe it's the Ditto box. Grab nothing off Jirachi. Interesting. Woo! Yeah, Ditto box. So at least their deck's gonna have a bunch of V Pokemon, V Max Pokemon, GX Pokemon. This is usually what we want to see. As long as they're not able to double snipe, I feel okay. So there's the Ditto. The Ditto's going to allow them to swap between whatever they want to go against. And this is a deck that I'm going to cover on the channel this week, so stay tuned for that. Should be fun. I think it's a really cool deck, actually. And it's just one of those things where we gotta wait. Hopefully they just continuously overbench their VMAX Pokemon, GX Pokemon that got affected by Telescopic Sight. And for them, I wouldn't necessarily go through everything that they wanted to go through on turn 1. There's not too much stuff that they could actually do here. Pokemon Communication here might be great for me. I can go Pokemon Communication away at Dragonair. I'm just gonna get out another Dratini. I think it's pretty good to do that. And I'm going to vibe out here. I'm going to have the Rare Candy Dragonite. So, nothing crazy going on with my first turn, but it's not bad. I guess they're going to welder onto the Ditto V. This could actually be terrible because they can copy my amazing Surge with their Ditto VMAX. It seems like an awful way to lose the game if they have another Ditto VMAX. I think Ditto VMAX is overrated. Right now, there's not enough attacks or specific attacks that I think help in the matchups that you'd want it to. Those matchups seem to be okay anyways. But in this particular case, a Ditto VMAX would be... particularly targeting a lot of the amazing rare Pokemon. I could see that being really good. Good thing that amazing rare Pokemon are not necessarily popular, but in this case, it seems like they struck the jackpots if they do decide to go for it. And they might not realize that Amazing Surge would just rip my board to shred. Maybe they're sitting here being like, does Zach even know what Ditto VMAX does? Maybe they're kicking themselves for discarding the Ditto VMAX. I'm not sure. There's another energy. The Indeedee V. So far, the Pokemon Communication, that's the scariest part. Every time I pull up with Kyogre, I'm feeling very scared that it's just not going to work out. Even in games where I'm able to set up stuff like that. But sometimes you gotta laugh and like play these funny decks and then just like attempt to like you just fail over and over again. It's a humbling experience. Like I'm like, ugh, it sucks. I don't know if people are gonna enjoy this type of content because I feel like I didn't win enough. But it's more about the journey and the hopes and the dreams that we throw away with it. And that's the way that I look at it. That's why I like featuring losses sometimes. Like there's hopes and dreams with every single game, and sometimes you just don't get there. My opponent's playing a very I don't know what they're trying to do here. I'm gonna go Hypno Splash. I mean, it's not a VMAX, so obviously they only play one. They didn't identify what they were playing against quick enough and discard their Ditto VMAX, or they're not able to understand exactly the dynamics of this deck. Rare Candy here. I don't think the Telescopic Sight's gonna matter too much. We're just gonna go research and hope for a better hands. Let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and Hurricane. Powered up. I'm just gonna pass here. I don't know which Pokemon I'm gonna get free retreat with. I have no clue. I just want to start getting off some of these Kyogres. This is so stressful. Ah. I can just keep on using Hypno Splash. Yeah, the Bosss Order is certainly going to be difficult to deal with. So that's a second Kyogre that's just down before I could get set up. Let's see what we can get going on over here. I think that all these cards are important, so I'm going to go Rosa for a Kyogre. I can actually think that the Energy Retrieval is going to be huge here. And I'm fine just getting a Lightning Energy in my discard pile. I'm going to Quick Ball away the Lightning Energy before I do anything else. That's going to grab me a Crobat. So I'm feeling like semi-okay about this. Let's go Dragonite, Hurricane. I almost thought I pressed done. Oh, that would have been spooky. Let's go Crobat here to draw 6 cards. So I think this is going to get me off my first attack, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, at least we can get off the Kyogre. So this is a turn, like, getting the attack off in a single turn is huge. And it shows you that you could do it. It's just, maybe this is not the most consistent way to do so. I will certainly draw a prize card there. Marnie is, it's going to be interesting. Question is, will I find a way to win this game? Will my opponent give me another prize card? Like, they could put down another Jirachi, for example, and I would probably just win the game if I could just get off one more attack. I don't know if my opponent's going to do that. It would certainly be a mistake on their behalf. It'd be nice if there was something like Tapu Lele to move all the damage around, but getting off the huge, amazing Surge is super fun. Okay. I'm gonna go Marnie here. I'm trying to preserve my energies where possible. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go for Ordinary Rod. I'm gonna do both. Kyogre. Lightning and a metal, I guess. And I'm going to pitch his hand away, see what happens. Now, I could attack with Twister. If discarding the energy... I don't think discarding the energy is going to be big enough. I can't send up another Pokemon. They're doing 150. Yeah, I basically just lose this game. Unless I top deck a Rosa. I lose the game unless I top deck a Rosa. I think. Like, they could get a Bosss and basically just win the game. Which would be a really good checkmate position. But I need to get a Kyogre and a Metal Energy. Oh, the Heatran might cause them to lose the game. Maybe they'll just attack with Heatran. It could be funny. But I don't think it's going to happen. And there's always the worry of that they're just going to get Ditto VMAX out again. And again, this is one of those things where, like, had they played this earlier, they would have had it, I think. They could have just took out both my Dratinis turn 1. It would have been a quick scoop. would have been out of this game like 10 minutes ago. And that's a part, I mean, that's what makes Pokemon fun. Not everyone sees the game at the same level. Let's see what's up. Oh my. So there's the Rosa. That's going to get the Kyogre. That is going to get the Metal Energy. And the research. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. I guess the research is probably the best thing that I can grab. I'm like so close to getting it. It's so sad though. So there's that. There's that. That was honestly the most perfect top deck I ever could have asked for. Hurricane Charge, Hurricane Charge. And they're just like a boss away from winning the game. Let's be real. Let's go. Amazing Surge. Boom. I was able to take some prize cards in the process. So 1, 2, 3, 4 prize cards. Putting me down to 1 prize card left. I mean, certainly a close experience. I need to find a way to knock out a Ditto VMAX. Need to find a bunch of things. Need to hope that they do not knock out Crobat, that they do not knock out Dedenne. Eldegoss, Bosss Orders, these are cards that I want to avoid. What was the card that they just grabbed? Scoop Up Nets. They would have had it, they probably would have dropped by now. There's 2 Bosss already. This might be a legitimate chance to win this game. I think I actually can win this game. Can't believe we topped that Rosa last turn. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Heatran. Oh no, oh no, please don't have the Bosss. Please don't have the Bosss. They could have got it with Meteor Smash too if they had the Bosss. Okay. That's not a Bosss. They could get Great Catcher if they play Great Catcher. The Great Catcher would be the saddest. They could have got, they had the Eldegoss, so they had the Bosss for next turn. I have a plan. I have a sneaky play. Okay, I think we actually can win this game. I'm going to set up the Pokemon with the least retreat cost, or at least the Pokemon that can... Yeah, I'm going to send this Pokemon up. Quick Ball. Away this. I need to get an Energy or an Air Balloon to win the game. So I'm just going to thin out a Pokemon to the deck. We'll just grab this because we're going to go Research. See, I'm going to go for Hurricane Charge up the Mew. I'm going to try to snipe the Galarian Farfetch'd. It's the best play that I got. I can't believe we got here. Yeah, Mew's good to wipe things up if you don't necessarily get it. And that's enough for me to win this game. Winning a game with the amazing Kyogre deck. Absolutely wild gameplay there. Alright, we're going to see exactly what we could do. Got the beautiful Kyogre coin. We're going to call it Tails here. I'm going to say hello. It's Il Covo de Weavile. They run Pokemon events. I've played in their events and actually done fairly well in them. They're a great organizer, so shout out to them. Would you like to go first? Yes, I think I want to go first with this deck. Okay, I guess we're going to start with the Dratinis. That seems fine enough. I have no problems with that. So let's go Dratini. Let's see exactly what my opponent's playing. I'm just going to start with the one Pokemon. Since I'm going first, you can always make time to choose another Pokemon on your bench if you want. Excadrill. Don't know if that's going to be a good matchup or not. I will definitely draw some more cards. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. I don't even know what I want to do here. There's a Tapu Koko Prism Star. I know I probably want to do something here. I'm just going to go Air Balloon here. Quick Ball discarding. I probably don't need Ordinary Rod, although I'd very much like it. Quick Ball and Ordinary Rod. I'm going to Quick Ball. Yeah, the Ordinary Rod. For the Kyogre, I think that makes the most sense. Double checking through, we got the rare candies. We got all the energies on deck. Should be awesome. And I'm going to go ahead with Crobat to try to draw into some cards. Telescopic Sight is basically the best thing to attach to the Kyogre to do extra damage, if that were to ever matter. And then I'm just going to vibe out here. I should be pretty close to getting the knockout at some points on a lot of these Pokemon. I don't know if this is a deck that plays Mew or not. I think it might. We gotta hope that Mew is prized. Or focus on knocking out that Mew. It's really one or the other. Okay, there's the Drillbur. This makes sense. Drillbur's actually a really good deck right now because there's a lot of Pika ROM and stuff like that. Now, I'll have to see what else. I need to hope here that the Kyogre can survive. Come on, come on, come on. Don't be a Mew, don't be a Mew, don't be a Mew, don't be a Mew. Whew. I mean, if it's a Mew, I think I just lose the game. So we'll have to see exactly how this goes. It's really, there's Manaphy. Oh, the Manaphy from Shining Fates. That's kind of hot. Searching out all the different Pokemon. I've used this in a couple of my decks, to be honest. I think it's interesting. Maybe I'll feature some of those decks on the channel soon, so we'll see exactly, like, it might find its way into a few of these engines. Can't tell if this is control. I don't think it is. It looks like it's, yeah, it's obviously the 11th hour taco one. Okay, there's Rototeller, and they're just going to put a card from the discard pile in the deck. I'm probably going to play Marnie, because there's nothing else I really want to do. I can't really do too much. I'm surprised I didn't get one of my 12 energies. Yeah, I can't pitch this hand away. I can literally play Marnie or pass. And if I go pass, it just seems like much more sense for me to play Marnie right now. Okay, this hand is, you know, delectably terrible. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead here and retreat there. Start building up the Metal Energy on the Kyogre. And I'm going to pass. So, maybe the Marnie was the incorrect take. I don't know. Like, I could have waited another turn. This is totally, like, if they don't play Mew, I should be okay to win this. I don't play very many Pokemon. They don't really spread. They're just going to attack my active. Most of my prize stars are single prizes. If they're going to grab with the Mew now, I'm just absolutely getting destroyed. I like the double Manaphy here. I think that's cool. Yeah, they're going to have the Mew. So the Mew is going to mean the Heartbreak emote is coming out. So if I can find a way around the Mew, their deck probably plays a bunch of Ordinary Rods. And you can see they already got Ordinary Rod back. That's okay. We'll get bopped here. That's fine. They do 120. This has 120. Yeah, that part's going to be really tough. So, send out the Pokemon with Free Retreat. Clearly the best option. Might as well evolve this into... Actually, yeah, let's evolve this one. Can go Quick Ball for a Dedenne-GX. I have the one copy of the Lysander, so that's part's cool. I'm going to attach the water energy there, and I'm going to go Dedenne-GX, see what's poppin'. So, still don't have it. Let's go Marnie. So I'm going to go ahead here and retreat into Dratini. So a bit of a rough turn here. The Mew's really going to be sticking it to us. And this is really where, like, if decks play Mew, you're playing against a more experienced player, which Ilkova de Weavile is. It's just going to be tough. I don't want to give up a 2 prize card Pokemon. It's really rough. I don't want to give up a Tapu Koko Prism Star either. I have to give up something at some point, so I'm going to give up the Dedenne-GX. Has less HP. Huh. I never thought this matchup would be so stressful. The goal is to really just take out that Mew and hope that I can get a couple turns with Kyogre. I'm only like I'm 3 attacks away from winning this game, for the most parts. So let's go Rosa. Rosa's gonna get the Dragonite that I feel like I need. When it comes to getting a trainer, I know I need a Bosss Orders, but I actually don't. Yeah, I do. This is where it becomes spooky. I mean, I need, just want to make sure those are water and lightnings. Yeah, I'm just going to grab these. Still true retreat cost. Want to make sure that that's a thing. Let's do this. Water, lightning. This could just be sad, right? Like, gotta pass here. I'm a sad Zach. I don't see how this matchup's going. I don't actually think it's possible to win this game. So I think we're in a rough predicament. Like, if we got the attack off with the Kyogre, I'd be like, yeah, 100% don't need Bosss. Bosss is literally only for the Mew. So the factors that are really causing the L's in this game are that I feel like I'm too far behind in this particular match. And it seems like it's going to be impossible to win now, because they're going to go knockouts, putting them down to 2 prize cards. I attack, they're going to go knockout, putting them down to 1 prize card. So even if I knock out the Mew next turn, they attack me and they're at 1 prize card left. I have to 2-shot their Excadrill, and I can't wipe out everything. So I'm just really behind when it comes to everything going on here. So I mean, for the sake of it, I'm going to send up that And I like how the Rosa, like, there's a lot of cool things that the Rosa can do, for example. Like, the Rosa can grab an energy retrieval and an energy, which I think is probably the hottest aspect about it. Like, you got to think that you can grab back energy retrieval if you ever needed energies or anything like that. So, I mean, I'm going to get off my attack. And it just doesn't matter at this point. So the Amazing Surge, it's going to do 80 to the active. If there was no Mew, I would have done 80, 80, 80, 80. And I would have done 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Wiping out my opponent's entire board in 2 turns. So in any normal case where they don't play Mew, this would have been really good. But the Mew there absolutely destroyed my hopes and dreams. Thank you, Ilkovo de Weavile, for destroying the hopes and dreams of your boy. So you can see we can loop this for as long as we need to. Even just normally attaching, like, I could have attached that with Hurricane Change or Hurricane, I think it's Charge. But yeah, there's the Amazing Surge. Like, you could chain it over and over again, and that would have been game. That would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 prize cards. Again, without the Mew. Now, my opponent obviously made the correct choice by including Mew. Maybe we'll run into a few in the ladder, and this Kyogre deck will will just fail, but that's okay. Excadrill with Mew, it's not going to necessarily be a great matchup, but it did show us that could set up a little bit. Even if you set up late, you still can win. Okay, so we're able to win the flip. Would you like to go first? Yes, I would like to go first. We're playing a deck that evolves, so I think it's a little bit better to be going first here. Now, in this case, I think it might actually be better to start with the Kyogre. Just because it has a decent bit of HP. There's 4 copies of Kyogre. Just makes sense to me. So, Mad Party. I could see Mad Party being a bad matchup. And I'll tell you why it's probably a bad matchup. Because I think they likely play... what's it called? The Mew. So the Mew is going to be the death of us if they do play it. When it comes to Pokemon Communication, I think I'm going to have to pitch this entire hand away. Although I do think that the Bosss Orders is going to be very helpful. So in that case, I'm going to not pitch the whole hand away. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to grab a Crobat here. And I'm actually going to rip the Crobat back into the deck just so I could draw more cards. Because I do need to hold on to that Bosss Orders in case they do play that card. Let's see what's popping here. So, very unfortunate hands. And it's unfortunate because I am going to lose that Bosss Orders next turn. Unless, of course, my opponent Marnies me. But I don't think that's going to be really happening. Let's go ahead here and pass. So, the issue here is going to be Mew if they play it. I'm not sure if Impish Fungi runs the Mew, but most Mad Party lists, including my own, runs the Mew. And for anyone who likes Mad Party, I'm going to be covering this deck on the channel this week, so stay tuned for that. It should be pretty cool. If they just grab Mew now, it's almost scoop worthy, because I know I can't Bosss Order it up and knock it out. I only play the one boss for single. Yeah, there's the Mew. So you can see, like, I just can't do it. And like, they know what they're doing. The Mew just means that I lose the game because we cannot use the Amazing Surge attack. The one boss is probably not enough to make it go to the point where I could probably cut the one boss to try to beat the Mew. So, well played to our opponents. It's just not going to work out. Hopefully we're able to go first here. So I won the coin flip. That's awesome. Would I like to go first? Yes. It's just, again, I want to get the setup with the Dragonite and all that good stuff. Now, that hand would have been really nice with the rare candies and stuff like that. But maybe I'll be able to mulligan into a much better hands. See what's going on here. I mean, that's certainly a lot of Pokemon. Guess we're going to start with the Kyogre because we don't want to start with the Crobat. See what our opponent flips over. Hoping for no Mews here. That's going to be the demise of this deck. So there's Pikarom. Pikarom doesn't typically play Mew. So I'm going to go Kyogre. Kyogre, maybe? Yeah, I think so. I think I have to. I'm trying to get a Dratini here bad. Okay. Whew. Quick ball away the Bosss because I don't need the Bosss in this matchup. There's the Dratini. And I don't know if I need anything else. I don't think they're going to necessarily bop this Dratini up anytime soon. So I'm just going to pass here. This might be a really good start. The triple Kyogre is awkward. I'm not going to lie. It's awkward, but that's fine. I always get so, like, my heart stops when my opponent goes Speed, Lightning, Energy first. Because I'm like, what if they just pass? I'm always like, I don't ever want to wish against my opponents or anything like that, but I'm like, what if they just pass here? Right? Telescopic Sight's going to be very important. I want to get off just like 3 attacks this game. That'd be huge. I might even just get out another Dragonite or a Dragonair, or not even Dragonair, Dratini. I mean, 3 times the charm, right? Mew is probably important in this matchup. Just gotta watch out for them like boss sniping like away from me to attach energies. That'd be really rough. That might be why the Frostmoth version of this deck might be a little bit better. I'm gonna have to test that one out a little bit more. If it didn't like get discovered or like do well at Chill last night, I'd be playing this. Like I had the thumbnail ready, recording, like everything is scheduled in my day. They're really using a Team Yell Grunt? Dang. Playing Energy Denial out here. Okay. Okay. I got it. They could probably just run through this deck with Bolton if they really wanted to. But I'm 3 attacks away from winning this game, and I don't know if they're 3 attacks away from winning their game, so. The Rare Candy is hot here. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go Pokemon Communication, actually. I'm not gonna go for the play that I was thinking. I know that I was saying that I was gonna go for a Mew. I'm just gonna go for the Dratini. If they end up knocking out any single one of my Pokemon, it's not going to be... I'll always have a bench spot open, and I don't think they're gonna go for a Tag Bolt GX on a Pikarom for 6 energies. So I'm gonna go ahead, attach for turn. I don't want to use Hurricane Charge yet. And I'm going to go Marnie. So, I mean, it would have been really nice had I worked out a little bit better. But that's okay. I am just going to get myself a free retreating Pokemon. My free retreating Pokemon is going to be Dragonite. And then I'm going to pass. So, hopefully they just go for the Boltstorm on the active. And next turn I'll be able to attack. That would be absolute best case scenario. Top decking Rare Candy would make it even better, so I could Rare Candy this Dratini into a Dragonair. But, or Dratini into a Dragonite. But we'll have to see. Are they going to go Tandem Shock? Yeah, see, it's already so rough. Maybe I should have put that somewhere else. It's so rough. Why? I'm about to be down another Dragonite unless I top deck one. Let's go up the Kyogre there, I guess. We're going to be putting 2 pokes in there real quick. So, I mean, I guess we're losing a Dragonite in the process. That's fine. Maybe I'll be able to get another Rare Candy Dragonites. However, with that hand, it's a little bit awkward. Let's go ahead here and pass. Hopefully they don't have another boss. Like, I don't know. It's just one of those things where, like, that was such a rip turn. The poor Dragonite never got even a chance to use its ability. I'm almost fine with that, Marnie. I don't even think our hand's great right now. The Air Balloon would have been really nice, but depending on what we get, I feel pretty okay. Rosa gets Rare Candy, Dragonite, Lightning, Water. So depending on what I top deck, I can get 80s across the board. Not a lot of damage, but it's significantly better than what else I could have done. Probably gonna search out a peak and go for full blitz. I can see this being a really awkward matchup. Maybe Kyogre is just too awkward of a deck, or maybe my deck's just not good enough. I try to make these decks where like I'm able to win games, and then I just feel like I'm getting bopped here. I don't know why they would power up there. That seems like such a mistake. That's okay. In that case, I'm going to go up with this Kyogre because I think I'm going to get the attack off regardless. Hopefully I could just top deck something that gives me some hope. Yeah, that seems really good actually. So I'm going to go Rosa here. Search my deck for a Dragonite. Grab the Rare Candy. Grab the Water Energy. And I also have the Dedenne-GX in hands, or in deck, so I should be able to get everything off that I need. So let's go Rare Candy here. I'm going to use my ability, so I can actually get all the energies off that I need. Hurricane Charge, Energy. Power those up. Quick Ball, it doesn't matter what I choose because I'm pitching this entire hand away. I'm just trying to get set up here. Like, I'm not that far away from winning this game. Let's do that. And I mean, I guess we'll just go for Amazing Surge. Not the telescopic sight damage that I was looking for, not particularly the hand I was looking for, but I mean, it's certainly not the worst. So there's a fourth energy. I'm also not upset at that Marnie there. Not one bit. Depending on what I get here, I could be okay. I don't hate that. There's the Air Balloon. Who they go and attack with? There's a full blitz. Okay. So if they know what they're doing, they're going to definitely attack with full blitz attaching to the active. Yeah. Which I'm not even upset about. So let's go Kyogre goes active. I think that makes the most sense. Or actually, since I'm probably going to pop this hand anyways, I'm just going to put Dratini in the active because I can switch to the Kyogre. So losing the switch there is whatever. I just need a water and a lightning. So I'm going to attach for my turn. I'm going to go ahead here and switch into the Kyogre. And then I'm going to pitch this hand away. I'm trying to find a Mew so I just don't lose the game. The issue is I got the wrong energy, so I can't attach these two. Which makes it like they just lose. So this is another game where like I can go Hurricane Charge, power this up. But am I going to be able to attack? I could retreat, right? So they're just going to knock me out. That's cool. Or bring up a Crobat, and they're a Bosss Orders away from winning the game. So I'm going to give my opponent the well played. And this is another game in the books where we lose. So well played to our opponent. Okay, so they're going to be calling the coin flip. I don't know. I think I want to go first. I think that's much better to just evolve with the Dragonites. Being able to get a Dratini down first, evolve with Dragonites. And, I mean, our opponent's playing a Players' Cup deck. I wouldn't be surprised if they pushed us to go first. Most decks want to go second in this format. Oh, they're going first. That tells me that they're probably playing ADP, I guess. This hand's not terrible. I'm just going to sit here with Dratini. And I probably want to put down another Dratini. Dratini is a card that I usually want to have two in play at any given time. Okay, let's see how this happens. Okay, The Dedenne starter is going to be amazing for us because it just is another amazing Surge Pokemon that can go on the bench. So we're here hoping for no Mew. We're hoping for something that's not necessarily like super vicious. Great Ball means, well, I mean, I guess it's not going to be E-turn. This is going to be Dedenne. So if my opponent's playing Mad Party, that means that they're probably just going to be grabbing a Mew. And the Mew's going to be terrible here. Now, if they somehow don't play Mew, this matchup's going to be amazing. So it's one of those things where we're either hoping our opponent prizes Mew, or that they don't play Mew at all. However, Mad Party does commonly play Mew, and this is looking very sad. Okay. So they got a bunch of Mad Party Pokemon. It's crazy that, like, if they do play Mew, they just, like, if you see Dratini, your opponent's likely playing Kyogre. That's the big deal. But at least there's double the Dedenne down on my opponent's bench. If I am able to Amazing Surge off on them or attack with the Amazing Rare Kyogre, they will not be able to use Giovanni's Exile. So it should be pretty cool. It should be pretty awesome. Okay. And they're just vibing out there. I gotta put these all down there. I can't wait for my opponent to take a knockout or something. The Bosss Orders is like, probably needs to just get cut out of the deck at this point. Really awkward hand, but I'm gonna go ahead here and attach to the Kyogre just the more difficult energies. I'm gonna put down another Kyogre, and then I'm gonna pass. Next turn, it seems like a very simple Marnie. Hopefully they don't knock out my Dratini kind of play. Send up the other Kyogre. But we'll see exactly where my opponent's at. So there's the Sinistea. Not the Psychic type Mew. Will there be the Mew that comes out? Or will we be able to take this dub? They are not doing much. Maybe they're just like trying to purposely underbench. There's an Energy. Like, I'm almost like they did nothing with their hand, so I don't want to do much. I'm just going to pass. I'd love to play the Marnie, but like if I just top deck Rare Candy or something like that, I feel like I'm in such a better position. Like they would, I don't know. I think they would have just pitched their hand by now, would have searched out the Mew by now. So our opponent's either does not know what we're playing, which the Kyogre is right there, and it would, like if they had Mew, I'd be instantly searching for a Mew when my opponent's powering up a Kyogre. Especially like someone who's playing with the Players Cup sleeves. They're likely an experienced player, or they're an experienced person who traded for those sleeves. Those sleeves go for like 100 packs each. So, I don't know. They're benching down, it seems to be everything. Do I give this one more turn? It seems like they don't have much going on at all. Like, I don't know if they're just waiting for me to get the energy and then be like, LOL, I have Mew. And maybe I'll just, maybe this whole video will just be like myself searching to play against decks that don't play Mew, or decks that just don't absolutely bop this deck. And that's what makes making kind of rogue offbeat decks difficult. Please tell me that's not the Mew. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I can't tell. They've been playing incredibly slow. There's a Dedenne-GX. Whew! That is not the Mew. Maybe they just have the Mew in the hand and they're like, LOL, we got it. I can never tell if people are just trying to have fun on the ladder. Oh, the Bosss Orders, that's spooky. It looks like they're going all in. I'm actually not even upset about that. If they go after it, I have the double lightning energy there. If they don't get Air Balloon energy, they literally lose the game. As long as I can find a water, that is. This might be the game where I'm able to go Amazing Surge. Oh my. Oh my. Let's just go for a calm here. I'm going to get out the Dragonair. Let's go Marnie. Let's see if we can get the water energy. No, 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 no. Oh, why? Why? This is so bad. This is terrible. Come on. It's crazy here. That is so sad for me. We'll see. There's the Air Balloon. Maybe they won't have a boss. Maybe they'll just attack into the Dratini. How many Pokemon can I sack up before I lose this game? If I just top deck a supporter, I should be okay. Like, a Rosa, I feel, would literally win me the game. I'd knock out all my opponent's Mad Party Pokemon. Okay. I'm gonna set up this, just because it's the one. Oh, actually, I'll send up the Dragonair. I'll send up the Dragonair because I can put the Air Balloon on that. Come on. This is such a heartbreaking way to probably lose this game. Like, I only have a few more turns before they just boss up the Dragonair or something else. It looks like my opponent does not play... Oh, they do... They play the Mew? What? That is... Like, I just don't get it. I'm so... Like, I'm honestly shocked. This is just beyond terrible. They're gonna definitely... Oh, they're going for Giovanni's Exile. That is not particularly great. I don't know why they're not going for Bosss. Or like what's going on here. Let's see what we can get here. Oh my gosh. I'm probably going to lose this game, everyone. This deck has just been absolutely dead drawing over and over and over again. That's the wrong Pokemon to bring up. Because I could actually just power it back up if I top deck like a Research. Hello. Okay, so let's go shuffle 2 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. Let's do both, actually. Let's go for Kyogre. Metal Energy. Let's go ahead and see what Research brings. Let's go Calm here. Dedenne-GX. Yeah, and I'm not going to be able to attack this game. How many do they have in there? 4, 6, 9, 12. 12 Pokemon. I don't have anything that could survive an attack. So I can power up the Kyogre with 3 energies, but I'm still missing those waters. So this is another game where it's just not setting up. It's really unfortunate. Well, I can't lie. This video has been a whirlwind of emotions because I feel like the Kyogre deck failed me for the most part of this video. I mean, I played even more games than what was shown in this video because some of them were just so atrociously bad. I was just losing on the first couple turns. So a lot of it came down to inconsistency issues. Maybe I didn't entirely build this deck correctly. Maybe I got incredibly unlucky with matchups. the amount of Mew being played on the ladder. So I don't know, let me know exactly if you have a way to kind of get past these things. Maybe there was a couple plays I could have done differently, but overall, I'm gonna give Amazing Kyogre. It's fun, it's super fun. I think the attack is broken, but in this particular metagame, it's not gonna work out. I know it worked out well at Chill the other day, but then it proceeded to go 7-1 to 0-5 or something like that. Which means that it's probably just not viable when you're playing against top players who know how to bench their Pokemon properly, top decks that are playing cards like Mew, things like that. The metagame just doesn't seem like it's ready for this type of deck. We'll have to see how it could survive in the Sword and Shield on metagame later on this year, but I mean, I had a lot of fun trying to win some games. The fact that I was able to win one of the games makes this video worthwhile, and hopefully you enjoyed watching it in the process. I mean, I gotta go create, I got some more stuff, some super cool stuff on the way for the channel. So I'm gonna be creating that right now. So I'll catch up with all y'all later, but hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. Have a great one. Peace out. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you haven't already, it'd mean the world to me if you could subscribe to help support me as a content creator. Thanks again, and have yourself a great one.